And you obviously wanted it before.
Yeah.
Mask and everything? Yeah. Get comfortable with the brush check.
Nice and steady for that test.
Yeah, I got that going for me.
So again, the next one after that, it's going to tell you it's going to be the bend over. So.
My pen, and I have it back.
Oh, okay.
The captain's looking for his pen. See who will play. All right, you scallywags. I'm going to take it out of the way.
Scallywag. So what do we do? Have a nice shiny metal one.
Medium?
Yeah.
Called up the camera guy. Is that his pen?
Captain.
Maybe.
Guy, you betting a 20?
Is that my pen? And you didn't return my pen?
My God.
Where's my book? You're going in a book right now.
Yeah, you know, I played in a team environment with hockey for 12 years, and it just kind of seemed natural to be a firefighter. It seems like a natural fit, and I think it's going to be a really easy transition. So it's going to, I think, be a lot of fun. So.
It's important to understand your gear. And one of the most important things you can do is understand that gear thoroughly. If you don't understand your gear, that's something that could get you injured down the road. So we're going to talk about the different parts of the gear.
Getting the SCBA and the PPE down correctly sets the foundation for everything else you're going to do on the fire ground. If you're not wearing your pack right or you're not wearing your gear right, you're setting yourself up for failure throughout the rest of the operation. If it was the same when we breathe in, it would all of a sudden become less, right? Just because of the physics. And it would draw air in if you had any kind of an opening in your face piece, and you would draw in whatever atmosphere that you're in, whether it was smoke or chemicals or whatever. We're showing them today is the ways that the Fire Academy wants them to learn how to put their packs on.
Little techniques as far as getting the mask on, whether it's already attached to your second stage regulator.
And over time they're going to use those, and they're going to add their own little ways of doing things that's going to make it faster for them. And they're going to develop their own personal style.
Grab and bring those in. Take practice to get it. Nobody's expecting anybody to be perfect today. All right. I mean, you can only tighten it when you can tighten it. Remember, you don't have any turnout gear.
I can't go any
Hike it over your back. When you get turnout gear, right on your better, you'll see. You guys will become experts at this in the next week or two. Today we just expect you to, let's just try to get it right, and then speed will come.
So cool. Everything I wanted.
It's starting to get a little more exciting. We are getting some hands-on with the gear and getting to know it.
So just like we've already mentioned a few times today, this is the order that you should do it, right? So step one, we put our hood on. And we bring it down over our head so it's on the back of our neck, so it's not completely on. So next, we step into our boots, pants come up, suspenders on. All right, next, coat, throw your coat on. Air pack next.
Get in the habit now to make sure that
Same thing we just did.
It's nice to finally be able to like go hands-on today and actually get in the equipment and feel what it's like to breathe with the SCBA. So it's exciting now.
Yep, I want to turn the air on.
Turn the air on.
I didn't hear anybody say clear.
Remember, if you start hearing that first stage alarm on your pass, you got to move. Next step is your mask.
Remember how Nick just described putting the face piece on? So he uses one hand to extend the strap and the net system and put it over.
We're going to take our helmet, we're going to take our gloves, we're going to put it down in front of us. We'll probably have a hand line with us. We're going to go ahead and put our mask on and everything. So you're going to be doing this on your knee. Who's that?
Get in the habit too of putting your gloves on.
Somebody over here. Once your neck strap is done, your hood goes on, or your helmet, I'm sorry. What's left? Gloves. Put our gloves on. The last thing we do, right, before we go in, is clip on air. And then we can come and check. Keep your hands up. Once you're done, keep your hands up. That way one of us can walk around, we'll check you, and we can tell you take it off. All right, good. One thing right here, just make sure that's all the way. Okay? No.
Good. Nice job.
Good.
Take it off.
Thank you, sir.
You're asking or telling me? Nice. Okay, take it off. Okay, so we got to address that. That's number one. Okay. That's on. That's good. Good seal. All right, good. Take it off. Let's do it again. Quickly.
Let's put your mask with black connector in it, and I'm going to take your air pack. Turn off. Yep. You're going to find an air pack once you're inside there. Get your air pack into a serviceable condition, don it, and then breathe air. Once you're breathing air and you exit out the door again, that's when the evolution's completed. Get your mask on, your gloves, your helmet, and then I'll meet you back out here.
Oh boy. Need a hug.
Need help?
No, I just didn't put my hood on. Thank you.
Alright, once you guys are all squared away, you can crawl your way over to me and I'll lead you to the door. Alright, so come this way.
You guys good?
Yeah. Alright, so reach out with your right hand. Feel that?
Yes, sir.
Follow that with your right hand until you come to a doorway.
Alright, guys. Give me something to your right. Alright, let's take this pack. What is this? What?
Are they supposed to be in the car?
Right there? Yeah.
Are you taking this one?
Alright.
I need a pass when you guys see
The hose is right here.
Guys, communicate with your team, let them know what you're
I
finding.
got one. Alright, you got a hose? Yep. Is that a full pack? Hey, how many packs do we need? I got one. I got one pack right there.
There's one pack for everybody.
I need a pass.
You need a pack?
Yeah, I'm already in the back.
Hold on. Alright, here you go. Hey, pass the bottle back.
You need a bottle?
Alright, no. Does everyone have one? I don't have a bottle. Alright, everybody connected?
No.
Alright. I don't even have a bottle in yet.
You're putting the air on us?
Yeah. Yep, you have to get the air pack on and be breathing air.
Can you stand up for that?
No?
All right, so Mandy, maybe we should go one at a time so you don't knock each other out. Stuck in my neck.
You gotta figure it out.
Oh, my heart's going off.
Are you backing out?
Mom, again?
Once you get your air on,
You got it?
once everyone has their air on, you guys gotta find your way back to the door.
Mandy, how you doing?
I got it on. Okay.
You got it on?
Yeah.
Guys, you don't all have to go one at a time.
Okay, I'm going. You need to? No, stop pulling me. Okay, no, there's regulator. Oh, hold on. I hear it. Right here? The regulator. It's right here. I think it's working.
You're on there?
The buckle's right here.
How's everybody doing?
I'm almost got it on. It's just really tight. Hold up. I almost got it. Almost there, guys. Sorry. Yeah, it's on my back, but I wouldn't keep walking and walking down. Hold up, I'm not. I don't even know where it is. Oh, wait. No, guys. Stop. I'm not on. You're going to push me. You're going to get down. Just wait. I got to put my cap on, guys. We're rushing. I'm the last one. Hold up. I don't know if it's hung up. I can't check, like I can't see. Oh. Hold on. I might have gotten it. It's right here. Feel it? Yeah, it's stuck there. Do you feel it? Okay, hold on. I'm buckled in. Okay. It's off. Got it. Okay.
That's your right shoulder, right?
Yes.
Alright, you got your regulator?
No, I don't feel it. You feel it? Oh, wait. I don't see it, guys. Shit. I don't know. There's nothing.
All right, just go out the door, and we'll go over what's wrong.
I'm already out. I appreciate the concern.
All right, you guys can come off air. Take your mask off.
Guys, left and right. Feel left and right.
You're good. You stop. Come on the
Stop?
roof first.
I'm stuck.
Stay down. You can't see, right? Stay down until you have your mask off.
Are we good?
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Come off of air. Take your mask off and shut your pack down.
Oh, take the mask off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to the door. I thought we were in a much bigger room to be ready. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick run around.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
You can take your mask off.
Oh.
Yeah, once you guys have your masks off, you can walk out here.
Okay.
So, come out here.
Yeah, I was letting you guys go back first.
Take your pack off, but don't do anything.
I will.
The purpose of that drill was to become familiar with your air pack.
Yeah.
So you guys did pretty good where it was your first time, but you definitely still have a lot of work to do, so keep practicing. So Brittany put her air pack together, and the way it was, the regulator was actually running through the frame. So that's why we weren't able to.
Mine like that too?
No, yours just wasn't, the high pressure hose wasn't hooked up to the bottle. That was the only thing wrong with your air pack, and the waist strap was.
This is Captain Rosette. Stand up, Cap. Make yourself available. Dude, anytime you want, guys, you walk up to him and you go like this. That's bathing in his aura. Maybe through osmosis or something else we'll gain a little. Did you miss me?
Yeah. I should have stayed.